Hi, I'm Jason Inman.
And I'm Ashley Victoria Robinson.
And welcome to DCTV Recap, the letter show that is made up of letters that we talk about letters, the CW DCTV letter show that are on the letters. You get all the letters?
Yeah.
There's so many letters.
Yeah.
This is brought to you by the letter DCTV. No, actually, it's brought to you by Stardust. Stardust is sponsoring this amazing video today because, Ashley, I don't know if you know about Stardust. They are an app where you can review movies and television shows and movies, even movie trailers on your phone through your smartphone. And it's pretty cool. And we're actually on there.
What?
And if you go over there, there's a link down in the description. You click that link. You go follow us over there on Stardust. You start giving your movie reviews, your TV reviews to everything like that. Tag me in that description. We'll start using the DCTV videos.
Get right out of town.
That's right. But you got to follow me. If you don't follow me, it's like I gave you a basketball, but then you never play basketball with me. And what's up with that, guys? I want to play basketball with you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to play basketball with everybody. Cool. Speaking of playing things that are not basketball, we're going to go to Wizard World Portland, my friends, on April 13th, 14th, and 15th. We're going to be there all 3 days. So if you are in the Pacific Northwest area of the United States, please come on over to the con and see us there.
Yeah.
We're going to be at booth 1220, and we got 2 panels. They're both on Saturday, so it's very easy to remember, Saturday, April 14th. The first one is Writing for Comics.
Woo! It's
at 12:30 in room E142. Ashley's going to be on that.
I am.
Victor Dandridge is going to be on that.
We love him.
We love him. He's a super cool dude. And then also at 3 o'clock, on that same, in the Portland Ballroom at Wizard World Portland, I'm going to be moderating a panel with Ezra Miller and Ray Fisher, Flash and Cyborg, from Justice League, my friends.
That's so cool.
It is pretty cool. I'm very excited about it. So I hope we can meet a lot of you at Wizard World Portland. Come on down. Enough of this jibba jabba. Let's get to your questions. The first question comes from Wade Aiken, who says, assuming Legends get renewed. He wrote this. It did. He wrote this before that, so it's all right. And Constantine becomes a regular. He did. Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
He's psychic.
Does this mean that we will see more of DC's mystical characters? If so, which ones do you want to see?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I like the DC magical pantheon.
Me too.
I think they haven't found a home for them either in the comics or the TV shows yet. I would love to see them maybe taking on more of a role in Legends. I want to see Zatanna. Mm-hmm. I want to see Etrigan.
I think we even did a video. A previous DCTV recap was about that, actually.
Yeah, we've talked about Zatanna a couple times. I'd love to see Etrigan, the demon.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see, I'm looking at the action figure of him and I forgot his name. The demon boy with the cat. Clarion. I want to see Clarion. Etrigan, the tiny child, and his cat Teakle. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff. And with Legion, you can go, or Legends, I'm sorry. You can go full,
Legends Mutants.
7 Soldiers of Victory.
Yeah, you can.
Which I would love. Do you have any more thoughts?
I think, since we've seen the prevalence of a lot of CG characters on the DC TV shows, we're now getting Brainiac in CG. We're getting Gorilla Grodd in CG.
All the time.
We're getting Mollus's weird form is in CG. I think this means that Season 4 of Legends of Tomorrow is the perfect place to introduce Swamp Thing.
Ooh,
this is if any
boy.
DC TV show, if any live action thing is gonna do it, here's the place you do it. You give them an amazing CG model, have Ron Perlman voice him because he's not doing Hellboy movies anymore, and you redeem Swamp Thing back from the bad cartoon and the really bad movies.
And then you can also go. It's a really obvious choice, but you could incorporate Poison Ivy.
Sure.
In that way as well.
Well, the Batman offices might not let you use Poison Ivy.
But I think she might be one of the ones that we could get away with.
Okay,
because,
sure.
I mean, let's be honest, she's not going to be in the movie anytime
soon. Well, we did
soon.
get Ra's al Ghul, so maybe there's enough to pull Poison Ivy over. But the greatest thing is that John Constantine is a Swamp Thing character.
What?
He originated in Swamp Thing. So to me, if Constantine is going to join a show again, let's do Swamp Thing. Finally.
Yeah, in Hellblazer Volume 1, he visits America, and he says, I'm only here to check on Swamp Thing.
That's right.
So,
there
you go. Runs deep.
Yep, there you go. All right, so let's check in on some of your Stardust reactions. Remember, go over to the Stardust app, download that link in the description below. Follow me on Stardust, tag me in videos. I'm going to start using your reactions in these videos, and this week is all full of people that have tagged me. Woo. So let's start with Legends of Tomorrow.
This episode was really good. It was a little busy, where we see Barack Obama, John Noble, and Grodd. That's a lot. We see Maya's older self, and that's a recurring theme this season. And I kind of wish that Nate didn't get the Earth Totem. I wish Wally got the Earth Totem, because he was, like, good with practicing.
Okay, Alex, first of all, I want to, like, congratulate you, because I think you hit upon the hidden theme of this season that even I didn't realize that. If we think about this, yeah, a lot of this season has been the Legends interacting with either older or younger versions of themselves. Which I gotta give you, Alex, that is mad props right there. And also, the episode was a little busy. What do you think about all those comments?
It was very busy. Alex, I think you are super cool. I hope you send us more reviews.
Please do.
And I agree with you. I wish Wally had got the Earth Totem as well.
I wish Wally had just gotten any totem.
It would have made more sense because he's more grounded into the Earth. And because Ray specifically states that metal doesn't come from the Earth. It's an like steel is an alloy. We got a science joke. But I'm on Team Alex. He's cool.
What's up, guys? This episode of Legend, second to the last episode, I thought it was solid. You know, it could have been better. But, of course, Legends did deliver as usual. I liked Malice. I didn't think Grodd looked that great in this episode. But, I mean, hey, they're saving a budget for the really big CGI villain, which is Malice. Looked like a big Minotaur demon. Wally was great. Overall, good episode,
Flash Fanatic, pay attention to the road. I was so worried for you, my friend. Look, we totally say we endorse Stardust. Stardust is sponsored this video. They're a cool app, but like, don't use them in the car. I could hear you accelerate, my friend. Like, look, get your thoughts out on the internet. Everybody has that right, but please park first.
Your glasses are cool. Now that Jason
I'm concerned for his safety.
He's fine. He uploaded it to the internet. He's okay.
I do agree with Grodd did look a little
not as great as we've seen Grodd in the past.
But maybe he's right. They're saving all their money for Malice next episode.
Yeah, it's a fair point. And we did get the reveal this episode, which is more important, you know, than maybe the execution.
Sure.
You know, I say a lot of these episodes during the season are my favorite. Yeah, that's not any different in this one. It may be my favorite, but I'm not really sure. I think Jennifer had a standout moment. I thought everything was great with Jefferson and connecting with the students at his school. I thought Henderson was a shout-out, wonderful character in this one, especially with that speech at the end, and that wonderful makeup moment with Gamby was beautiful, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the next 2 episodes.
Tactless Rhyme, you look like a guy I was friends with in high school, and you have,
maybe he is that guy.
He's not.
Oh.
You have a first appearance of Robin cover on your wall.
I noticed that too.
A+ just for that. That was awesome.
He is 100% right. This was Henderson's episode.
Oh yeah.
It was totally Henderson's episode. Like, to me, it was like Henderson and Gamby's episode, like this last one. And he is right, like, I feel exactly about Black Lightning the way he feels about Black Lightning, with the idea that, like, every episode, I don't think it can get better. It does.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sweet Room.
This episode went by too fast. I mean, it was a good storyline. I really enjoyed it, but damn, it was too fast. I was thinking more was going to happen. I really thought that Jefferson, or that Henderson, something was going to happen to him for trying to help Jefferson. And, you know, we have 2 more episodes left. This was really more of a setup episode more than anything. And we get Tobias versus Black Lightning next week. Can't wait to see what happens.
Okay, so do we think the speed of the last episode of Black Lightning was fast? I didn't think it was really that fast. Did you?
I don't know if I think the episode was particularly fast, but I agree with you had a lot of consonants here. GD, CC, 5. The gentleman who's username. Yeah. I'm always disappointed when the episode ends, just because of the level of excellent, but I do think it's a well-paced show.
Yes.
And there wasn't a lot of combat this week. We had that cool fight at the start, but that was kind of it.
Yeah.
So.
And he did have a good point. This did kind of seem like maybe this is going to be the episode that they might take Henderson out. So yeah, it's a very good point.
We know Tobias is swooping back in.
All right, let's go to some questions here from the YouTube comments. Mega Wubba says,
"Hey, that guy."
Question for Jason and Ashley: do you think the Waverider can travel to the multiverse alternate history in season 4 of Legends of Tomorrow? # made the Jawiin be with you. I love the hashtag. Yes. I hope so. I mean, we thought that was going to happen this season, and then it didn't happen. It might be one step too far for this show, but I really want them to.
I think we'll see it before the series ends, but I'm hoping that Guggenheim and co., I hope that they aim that and execute that very specifically.
Yeah.
Because stuff like that, like we've seen with Flashpoint, can get really overwhelming if you fire that bullet too often.
Yeah. Liberace Lovestein said,
Yes.
What tips would you give an inspiring, I think aspiring is what I was going for, author working on his own book?
Keep writing.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to give you the same advice that everybody's going to give you, and it's because we're all looking for that magic wand that's going to let you write or give you that project. There is no magic wand. I hate to tell you that, but it's totally true. You just got to write. You got to put in the time. Yeah. You got to put in the work. Think about it this way. If you wrote 500 words or even a page of a novel a day, by the end of a year, you have a full novel. It's just that simple. You just got to think about it. If you write 500 words a day, I mean, you're at 70,000 in 6 months.
I mean, NaNoWriMo model is 3 pages. 3 pages a day, you get a novel by the end of the month.
Yep, and that's a little accelerated. So
it can be a lot.
Yeah, so it's a lot for us.
Yeah.
And I'm with you, man. Like, I have days where I find it very difficult to write. Like, I didn't write today, just to be honest.
You also, sometimes you just have to write.
Yep.
And then you can fix it in an edit.
So just do it. Put something on paper. Don't let your stories live in your head.
And when you write it, send it to us and we'll support it.
Totally, 100%. All right, the final question comes from Tony Wales.
Hey.
Tony Wales, the amazing coaster maker. Hey, team. Since Brainiac has made his way to Krypton, spoilers. Do you think
there's no spoilers? Images.
There's no spoilers. Do you think there's any chance we'll see him on Supergirl? Now he has a second question that I'm gonna wait on. So is there any chance that we'll see Brainiac on Supergirl? Can I take this one?
Absolutely.
I think since Brainiac is on Krypton, the answer is no.
We have Brainiac 5.
We also have Indigo?
We have Indigo, Indigo as well.
We haven't seen her since season 1.
She's probably not coming back. But I think if they were going to do evil Brainiac, it might be a turn for Brainiac 5 maybe this season.
Sure. His other second part of his question was, or do you think we will see black suit Supergirl?
I'd rather see that. That'd be really cool. You just take her Nazi uniform and repaint it.
Or take Reigns.
Let's just... I forgot about
Forget
Rain
the mask.
for a beautiful moment.
Get ready, Ashley, because Supergirl's coming back, and aren't you excited for it?
I'm excited that she's going to probably die by the end of the season. And we broke Jason. Hopefully we can restart him in time for next week.
I'm not.
He's gonna come back with a black suit.
I'm not excited about Supergirl coming back. I really am not.
I'm not either, which I'm bummed out about. I hope it's great.
Yeah.
I hope it's great. But my expectations are low.
We've been talking about this several times, and we like Supergirl, but we were thinking about this while Legends is taking a spot, and we were thinking that we don't miss the show.
No, I don't.
We don't. You know. And when that happens, it's like, you don't. We're not. Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to review it. We're still going to review it, but like...
And it was renewed.
So
hopefully the 4th season is really good.
But the problem is that Supergirl, at this point in season 3, all 3 of the other shows, all 4 of the other shows, I'm going to count Black Lightning in this, had all found their tone, their style, and had come into a nice equilibrium about what they were. Like
now, Supergirl did have a false start, beginning on a network and then moving to another one in between seasons.
Sure, but I will say that every other previous CW show found that in the second half of their first season.
I'm not...
Now, if you count the second season of Supergirl as its real first season, it should have found it. It didn't.
You're right, but I think that Supergirl has to be treated through a unique lens.
Sure.
Because of that reason.
Yeah, but I'm just.
But you're right. You're right.
If we only look at the CW seasons, we've had.
Should have found it by now.
We've had 2 years of Supergirl, and I feel Supergirl is still like wildly searching for its tone and its equilibrium, and yeah, I don't know, it's whatever. Guys, also don't forget, we open your physical mail. We have a P.O. box. There's an address that's flashing on the screen right now, so go send us stuff to that. Also, don't forget to go down to the comments and leave us a awesome question for next week. While you're down there, click subscribe.
And for more exclusive geeky content, why not check out patreon.com/Jawiin and join us in the Super Friends Hall of Justice.
That's right, go do that, and we'll see you around for an Arrow review later tonight.